The Canon Selphy photo printer has been around for a little while, so I figured what I'd do is for Christmas I make a small video just demonstrating it. So basically the Canon Selphy is one of those typical personal photo printers. It's relatively small, it plugs into the wall, and basically you can print to it from Wi-Fi from your cell phone or from your computer. It has near-field communication, so that means it pretty much will work with Android phones who have NFC. You can also connect it to your home Wi-Fi, and you can use it pretty much like a network printer, but you really don't want to do that because obviously a printer that's this small has ink requirements and paper requirements where you wouldn't want either one abused. The printer cartridges, or the ink cartridges I should say, cost about $15 a piece at Walmart. If you buy this thing, you'll be going through ink because the ink cartridges for this are about the third the size of what you would find in your typical PhotoSmart printer. The paper is a very specific cut, glossy paper that has sides where you can hold the paper when it comes out of the printer. Little flaps, they can be cut off so that you can easily put it inside a frame. And that paper is going to run you about $25 per package. Each package is only going to give you, typically it's only going to be about 25 copies. So the thing about it is, even though you can get larger packages, say at like BJ's or Costco or possibly Walmart if they have it in stock, you can also purchase this obviously off of the internet from eBay or Canon. Now, this little printer will connect directly to USB, and it will also it'll be able to connect directly to your cell phone. If you have a USB wire and you connect it to your cell phone, one thing I've noticed is it doesn't automatically detect the phone and it doesn't automatically know how to connect. It seems that this thing was really designed for Wi-Fi. If you have a micro SD card, it'll be even easier because all you have to do is put the micro SD card or the SD card into the slot that's in the front. So yes, you can use a micro SD card and a SD adapter, and you can stick it right into the front, and it'll pretty much detect the images that are on your SD card. The other problem that I noticed is that if you have an Apple phone, plugging it to the printer isn't automatically going to bring up the pictures that are on the phone. Really, thus far, the best and the most efficient way that I've seen to connect is to simply use the Wi-Fi or the near-field communications. That seems to be the simplest thing to do. The printer itself has a Wi-Fi direct access code that you can set up, and that makes it so that not just anybody will be able to print to it. So if you set this thing up, you don't have to worry about somebody hijacking your signal and simply being able to print off of your printer. Now, as far as speed, as you can see, like I'm taking a video to show you how fast this thing is, it's really not that fast. The picture has to pass in and out, and each time it passes in and out, it gains a new color. So the red RGB basically, it'll go in, it'll go out, it'll go in the back, it'll go out the back, and it'll come back in. It takes roughly 30 seconds to print a full photo. And some photos may require, more printer ink, so those will take slightly longer. This, in my opinion, is best for people who are probably like insurance adjusters and must print photos right there on the spot, and they don't have the car inverter where they'd be able to plug up a regular photo printer. This is obviously one of those travel photo printers for people who absolutely need to print in the field right away.